The summer is off to a record-breaking start, but so far the state power grid has been keeping pace with demand.
It's common for energy leaders to preach conservation when demand is high, but what if you have an electric vehicle?
The KVUE Defenders found there are more than 200,000 in the state. Investigative reporter Erica Proffer looks at how much energy those cars are drawing from the grid.
Let's break out the calculators. Or if you're like me, we can use our phone. Quick note, this is an oversimplification. U.S. Department of Energy records show most electric vehicles pull about 7.2 kilowatts or less from a typical home charger. Depends on the charging cycle. It shows that it's less than an electric furnace, but more than a water heater. Okay, back to the math. 7.2 kilowatts per vehicle. Texas Department of Motor Vehicle Registration records show 202,802 electric vehicles in the state as of June 27th. Now, not all of those are all electric. Some are hybrids. But to illustrate a point, let's do a little multiplication. Take the energy, multiply the amount of vehicles. That's nearly 1.5 million kilowatts. Sounds like a lot, right? Well, it's not if you compare it to our entire energy grid. Again, oversimplifying here. The Electric Reliability Council of Texas, or ERCOT, manages most of the state's grid. This ERCOT report shows the summer capacity may reach more than 97,000 megawatts. And megawatts are greater than kilowatts, like 1,000 times greater. Right now, if all of these were all electric vehicles and they plugged in, it would draw less than 2% of what our grid can handle. Now, it's highly unlikely everyone with an electric vehicle will plug in at the same time. And energy on the grid isn't evenly distributed. Energy gets bottlenecked. But it is something ERCOT and power companies do worry about as the electric vehicle industry grows. Pecan Street Incorporated studies the electric vehicle impact.
Charging behavior for vehicles is extremely elastic. It can be changed very easily.
ERCOT estimates 1 million electric vehicles in Texas by 2028. ERCOT will incorporate the electric vehicle impact in its planning from here on out. Here's University of Texas professor Dr. Joshua Rhodes.
We're going to need to do something smart about that too, because that's going to require, upgrades in infrastructure. It's not to say that the benefits don't outweigh the cost, but we're just going to have to make sure that, we have the ability to, to match that demand because it's coming.
So how can we handle this demand? One way being tested is, instead of thinking about how much energy an electric vehicle takes from the grid, could its battery give to the grid? ERCOT wants to find a way to pull energy from smaller devices like electric vehicles when we're in high demand. Here's what Austin Energy told us last year.
And the one I'm most excited about is, as electric vehicles grow and grow and grow, those are just battery systems on wheels.
A statewide pilot project is underway. It'll take 3 years. You can read more about that and the Texas Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Plan online with this story at KVUE.com. For the KVUE Defenders, I'm Erica Proffer.